Late one stormy night, Emma sat alone in the living room of her new home, nestled deep in the countryside. The rain pounded against the windows like frantic fingers trying to get inside. The house had been empty for years until she moved in last week, drawn by its low price and old-world charm. As the clock ticked past midnight, Emma's eyes grew heavy, but something made her resist sleep. She glanced around the dim room, suddenly noticing an unsettling dark shape by the doorway to the hallway. It was tall, motionless, and seemed to absorb the flickering light from the fire. Her heart stuttered. Was it just a trick of the storm-lit shadows? When she blinked, the figure was gone. Trying to shake off the dread, Emma forced herself to bed, convincing herself it was just her imagination after a long day. But as she pulled the covers over her, a whisper floated through the room, barely audible. "Leave, before it watches." She snapped the light on. Nothing, only silence. Sleep finally took her, but it was restless and broken by a recurring dream. In it, a tall, dark figure stood at the foot of her bed, its eyes invisible but penetrating. It never spoke, but Emma could feel its gaze boring into her soul, watching, waiting. The next morning she met her neighbor, an elderly man with kind but cautious eyes. When she mentioned the shadow, his expression darkened. That house. It's watched by something old, something that doesn't rest. Folks say it waits for those it watches to vanish. "Your house has a curse, Emma." Emma laughed nervously. "Just an old ghost story, right?" The man's eyes grew distant. "People say the shadow waits for one night, just one, to silently mark its next victim." That night, the storm returned, fiercer than before. Emma tried to ignore the unease gnawing at her chest. But as midnight struck, the shadow reappeared. Taller, more solid, and this time not in the doorway, but standing over her. "Why are you watching?" she whispered, her voice trembling. The air grew cold. The shadow leaned closer, the room darkening. Emma screamed one last time before she vanished without a trace, leaving only the eerie silence and the ominous shadow waiting for the next.